Okay, we are live with High Vibration, and I'm going to start off, as I always do, we're going to shorten the warrior breaths to 9. Going to do 9 warrior breaths. Well, warrior breath is a breath through the nose, breath out through the nose or mouth. We'll do 9 of those. On the 9th one, we'll take a deep breath through the nose, deep breath through the mouth, hold the breath, and then we'll intone I am 3 times, and then we'll take off into Wonderland. So, anybody can join me or not. Blow out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a deep breath through the nose, deep breath through the mouth. Hold the breath. I am. I am. So I'm delighted to be here to raise the vibration for each one of us and for the universe. This is sacred service. We have 2 identities. One is the outer, the appearance, and one is the inner, the one that's made in the image of God. That sacred one has yet to emerge for the majority of the planet. But we are here to remind people of their magnificence. And when you begin to connect with that, anything is possible. You can have anything you want and more. And your life becomes one of absolute love, incredible joy, and sacred service. That charges me. That gives me the rush of joyousness, and I'm still a beginner on the journey on the personality level. I have a lot to let go of in my personality, and that's a beautiful thing. And some of the things that come up that frustrate you the most, that feel the least good, are the things with the greatest opportunity. Because those are the veils that seemingly block your divinity. And when you just love them, allow them, let them be, just energy, everything comes and goes. And behind that is the all-encompassing love. And that's what we are. And it is extraordinarily vast, eternal, powerful, brilliant, and abundant. And all of those things are our birthright. And as we claim them, we receive them because they're already ours. We're created in the image of God. And we have all the attributes of God. And we are one with God, and we are. Jesus thought it not blasphemy to say, he thought it not robbery to be equal to God, and neither should we, because he said, what I have done you shall do, and greater things. And so here we are in this great opportunity to share this blessed wisdom. So with that, I'm going to pass the baton on to Joy, and the question is, Joy, what advice would you give? What's the best advice you could give to anyone about how to have the best life there is?
To go within, to go in the heart, drop from the intellectual mind and focus on the heart and connect with Source through the heart to access all there is.
Is there anything more that you want to share from anywhere? Is that anything else you want to say before we move on to Daya?
Well, I can say that the blocks to that are often the way someone feels about themselves, their fear of God. There's a lot of things in the subconscious that blocks that from an easy connection. That's one of the things that I work on in my private practice, is uncovering those subconscious blocks and releasing them. But the actual connection to source is easy if you don't have anything in your way.
Yes, very true. And I do the same. I wonder the similarity between our approaches, because I take people down into the subconscious as well, find the subconscious blocks, and we heal them together. There are probably similarities in what we do. And that's a very powerful thing, because consciously you don't know what's in the subconscious. And many of the things that were painful in our experiences, both in this life and in previous life, have been pushed down into the subconscious, and that attracts the limiting circumstances and the challenges that we often experience. So, yes,
Absolutely.
That's a very good thing to do. And I might add that one of the things that I offer is a free discovery session on how to have anything you want and more. Because no matter what you want, you can get it, and there's much, much more than that. The gifts are enormous, amazing, and we are in incredible times of more people awakening on the planet than there ever has been. And you know the story of the 100th monkey, when enough people are resonating at a certain vibration, there's a quantum leap that affects the rest of the population. So we're in the golden age, but we're only 100 years into the golden age, and the age is about 2,560, something like that. So we're at the very, very early stages, and we can look forward to some amazing happenings. So I'm going to pass the baton over to Daya. Would you answer that question in your own way, in your own words? What's the best advice from you for someone, how someone could live the best life possible?
Many people in my dealings.
Could you put your volume up a little, or come a little closer to sound?
It's
not
up
quite
as high as
hearing.
it can go. I believe it's up as high as it can go, but is that any difference? Different?
It's about this, a little better, about the same, but go ahead, do your best.
Yeah, okay.
I can hear you.
I was saying that from the number of people that I deal with personally and externally, they do not realize or have not accepted the fact that they have inner ears, just like Joy was saying. They hear the voice and they ignore it as nothing. Or they hear the voice and don't act on it because of fear. Or they hear the voice and well, like I said, choose not to act on it, not to believe, but rather to doubt. And in doubting, they are doubting the I am presence that they are. They are doubting the voice that they hear, which is them, which is us. And so the things that they supposedly pray for, the desires, the goals, etc., are not witnessed because of lack of belief and lack of faith and lack of listening as to what steps to take to accomplish what it is they desire. So they have to, in my opinion, they have to start listening, they have to start believing, And in believing, they find their power in how to manifest whatever it is they desire.
Thank you, Daya. And this is a sacred place because this place tells the truth, is a support system for upliftment, and we're basically assisting people to open the incredible treasure, the endless treasure that they have within them. So I foresee this as a place of great service and opportunity. And as this recording will go out, I think it will touch hearts. I think it will touch minds. Because if you understand what's waiting for you, and that you don't have to suffer, and that you can rise up in your life to any degree you wish to, I find that would be hard to resist. And it is irresistible, and everybody has their own time. There is a divine destiny for everyone. Some of the ego may block that for themselves longer than for others, but nevertheless, it is inevitable. So we are opening to and gathering those who are ready to take off into magnificence and great wonderland. Ed, thank you for joining us. I would like to ask you if you have anything to add, or if you want to ask any of our three guest speakers today any particular question.
No, but I mean, no questions, but the thing I like to remind people of is that we're human beings, not human doings. And because we are, we get the right to choose how we want to be at all times. And that's usually what I try to share with people, to bring them back. I mean, we can find 10 million excuses why we're acting the way we're acting or doing what we're doing. But it's always our choice.
Yeah,
that's about it.
We're creators. We are creators. And unfortunately, for the large percentages of the population, the creation is done by programming that's embedded in the mind. That monkey mind that rants about this and about that is the loudest voice in people's heads. So it's understandable that very often it creates unfortunate circumstances. However, what we're sharing is the fact that you can learn how to listen to the still voice of silence. And that voice teaches you all good things. We're meant to be abundant, to enjoy ourselves, to have an incredible life. So in this time of rush, and everything is so much going on with cell phones and with computers and everything, I like to keep these as short as possible. We've delivered the message. Before we part, I would like to afford everybody the opportunity of, if they find someone in particular that they like to connect with, what is your contact information? So we'll go with Joy first, and how could people get in touch with you if they want to be assisted on the journey?
Probably the best way is through my website, expresssuccess.net, or directly through email, info@expresssuccess.net.
Okay, thank you very much. And Daya?
www.p like Paul, A-D like David, ARAN.com, peterann.com, or peterann@peterann.com for the email address.
And for me, it's Michael Robbins with one B, unlike Tony, ROBINS, .me. And you can find my on my website. You can find my email and my phone, and I'm accessible through there. Ed, is there anything that you would care to share for people to get in touch with you?
I don't have any websites, but my email address is edmainer@yahoo.com, and it's like Maine with an R on the end of it. Mainer.
Mainer?
That's correct.
Yeah, okay.
edmainer@yahoo.com.
Okay. So thank you, everyone. And in closing, I ask that to supreme perfection that brings us here, that sustains us, that gives us all good things, to use this high vibration as a vehicle for which to reach many, bless many, change lives, and uplift many into their magnificent contribution and their sacred service, because every single person has a divine gift. And when the person connects with that and is in the body, mind, the vehicle for that, it's the best thing there is. So with this, with this, I thank each of our guests for being on the show, and I say good day to everyone. And now I'm going to click us off and go into more Wonderland. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.